Alright, so this is the video on tethers and ledge mechanics. A lot of people think tethers are really good, and while they have good qualities, they immediately become weaker once you fully understand. Um, so this video pertains to most Zero Suit Samus and Ivysaur because their tethers are linked to their up B, and it is their only form of recovering back on stage. But there are four other characters who have tethers, but instead of being linked to their up B, they are linked to their grab. So on top of having a normal up B, they can also grab. These characters are Link, Toon Link, Lucas, and Samus. Alright, so I am going to test stuff out right now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on bug mode, which will let us see ledge mechanics. So ledge mechanics, how they work in PM is there's this green box that appears whenever you jump. It's called the ledge grab box, and whenever this green box intersects with a ledge, you snap onto it. So here you see intersect, I grab the ledge. Very, very simple. The next rule pertaining to PM is that once somebody gets on the ledge, no one else can get on that same ledge. And this is something that exists in all of the Smash games aside from Smash 4, because they introduced ledge trumping instead to that game. So I'm going to have Pit here try to grab the ledge, and if you notice, I can't grab the ledge at all. As you just saw there as well, the thing about tether recoveries, like what Zero Suit has, is that they can still grab onto the ledge even though somebody is grabbing it. Normally you would just fall straight down, you wouldn't grab the ledge at all if somebody is on the ledge, but tether characters can. And this is what makes tether characters seem so strong, is that they can always get back up to the stage. It seems that they can get back up to the stage for free, but that isn't exactly the case. So I'm going to show this off again, and what I want to note is when I pull up, alright, let me try this again. I want to note that when I pull up, there's actually a very important aspect of tethers that makes it impossible to counter them. So when a tether character grabs on to the ledge and somebody else is on the ledge, and the tether character pulls up, they are forced into this ledge hop. So I did not press anything the entire time after I up B. I just let it do its course. There's a forced relin after so many frames, and this is what happens. I'm forced into this laggy move. It lasts 50 frames, and during this time, the only thing I can do is move to the left and right. And 50 frames, that's actually 5/6 of a character, or 5/6 of a second. 5/6 of a second is extremely, extremely reactable. All you have to do to punish a tether character is to hang on the ledge, wait for the force, get up, and then either just get up normally from the ledge and attack them with an aerial, or jump from the ledge and attack them with an aerial. It's very, very simple to punish them. And a lot of characters have, pretty much every character has a response to this. There's no character that doesn't. It will usually be hooked up to their back air or their neutral air. Their neutral air. Now, I want to make a point about something. So, it is possible for it's possible for me after I pull up to up B again. But if I try to do it a third time, I don't connect. As you see there, the tether just failed to connect straight up. So that's the rule. That's another rule of tether characters, is that if they don't land on the stage, they can only tether to the ledge twice. They can't do it anymore. It just straight up doesn't work. So, as an example, one tether, two tethers, three tethers, doesn't work. So, that does prevent you from mixing it up a bit, because it could be a mix-up to, after you get the force get up, to just tether again immediately after. Tethering up immediately after is very strict. You pretty much just have to like hold up and then mash B and hope that you'll tether through, because you are completely vulnerable worst feeling when you get hit by it. This is the main counter to tethers, is to hit them as they come up. Now, if you're just hanging here on the ledge, that's not going to do you too well, because if I see somebody holding up on the ledge just like this while I'm trying to recover, I am going to come in, back air, and then recover normally. And with a back air at medium to high percents, it will just send you straight off the stage. You'll hit this little like part under the stage, and you'll just go straight down. But that's not the greatest solution to stopping tethers. But you have two options. If you're trying to stop a tether, you could try jumping up on the ledge repeatedly. This refreshes your ledge invincibility, but you can only do this like 5 times before you stop gaining ledge invincibility. Yeah, it's 5 times. So after you do that 5 times, then you won't get invincibility whenever you grab the ledge, and they will be able to punish you for that. So just do it a little bit slower, just try to mix it up. That prevents them from hitting you with an aerial as they recover. The next thing you can do is stop them while they reel in. So if you notice, when you press up B, there's like this moment. There's this moment where you aren't on the ledge yet. You still haven't pulled up, and a tether character can either manually pull up by pressing up, or it'll just do it for you after a set amount of time. So during this state, you're actually even worse off than you were before. Because if I were to get hit right here in this state, I would not be able to make it back up to the stage at all. In almost no circumstances, it will require a move to send me straight up to be able to still make it on the stage. So this is another thing that a lot of characters have. Characters with multiple jumps can get away with this really easy, like Pit. So Pit can drop down, hit you with an aerial, and still make it back up. And if I wasn't using a keyboard to control Pit, I would be able to make it back up this perfectly fine. There's some other characters too that can do this, like Kirby can drop down, hit you with a neutral air, and then come back up because this recovery is great. Marth can pretty much just always drop down, up B, back to the ledge. Requires no inputs, or next to no inputs, and it's very, very quick. Very quick, and it covers a lot of space. If they're in that area while he's trying to up B, you get hit by it pretty much always. Samus is one of the most annoying characters to deal with if you're playing a tether character, because basically all she has to do is down B, and she'll drop a bomb down to this area where the tether character is at if they haven't reeled in yet. And even while they reel in, they can still get hit by the bomb, and that's really strong. It pretty much just like ruins tether characters if Samus is by the stage like that. So another thing I want to show off is that tether characters, or characters who have tethers linked to their grab, can only tether onto the stage one. So I'm going to try this out right now. I tether it on, and it wouldn't let me do it. So I have to land there. But Samus, she has a great recovery anyway. Doesn't really matter. So what can you do if you're a character who wants to if you want to use your tether to recover, and somebody is waiting by the ledge and they are doing a pretty good job at covering your options? What can you do exactly to stop them from killing you immediately? Because with this in mind, it's possible to kill a tether character at near 0%. It's a little bit ridiculous, in my opinion. But what you can do is you want to create space. So if they're hanging around, if they're trying to like wait you out, see what you're going to do, they're probably going to hang around like this area, or they're going to be on the ledge. You want them to not get on the ledge at all. You want to prevent them from getting on the ledge. Let's say like you're fighting right here and you get knocked back off stage. As you're recovering, if you came up high, you could do something like a side B. And if you notice that side B covered this entire area, so if immediately after knocking you up they ran over here, they would get hit by the side B, and the situation would completely turn around, because they would now be on this side, because their suit side B likes to move people around a lot. They would be off stage now, and Zero Suit would be at the ledge. So you completely turn the situation around. Instead of you being at a disadvantageous position, you put the person at a disadvantageous position by not recognizing your ability to control this area. Other characters have it a little bit worse because they can't control it as well. Like Lucas, his side B um, isn't as effective as keeping people out. It's just like a simple hit. But Ivysaur and Zero Suit especially have really good ways of preventing people from getting onto ledge. Like neutral B is one option out of the many. So the goal when you're playing against the Teller character is to make sure that you're on the ledge. That way, so that when they get the force get up, you can correctly punish them and force them to Teller again. And if they Teller again and you grab the ledge again and you knock them off, it's pretty much the stock for them. There's very little that they can do at that point. If you are a Tether character and you're trying to get back to the stage, what you have to do is you have to create space. You have to make it so that your opponent can't get to the ledge in time. Also, if you're playing against a Tether character, your goal is to make it to the ledge as fast as possible. There's a couple of different ways you can do this. This is probably one of my favorite ones, where you dash towards the ledge, you turn around and then let go. I'm messing this up a couple of times. Alright. Okay, so I can't do this right now. I don't know why, but you pretty much just dash, turn around, and then you like fall off naturally, off the ledge. You could also like wave dash off. Yeah, you can wave dash off too. That's another option. So you pretty much just want to get to the ledge as quick as possible and try to anticipate what the recoverer is doing, because if like I forgot a side B, you can pretty much just safely jump over that and hit me with an aerial while you're off stage and then get back onto the stage. That should stuff out Zero Suit side B fairly well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope this video was helpful. Hope this video was helpful. Tellers seem really strong. I personally think they're a little bit weak. The best solution would be to have melee Tellers, but that doesn't seem to be a thing that's possible, because in their current form, they're very easily punished, and it's just kind of boring. Your solution is to just hang by the ledge. It's kind of boring. It's not really too interesting. It's probably the least interesting recovery in the game, but Tellers do get good distance on their recovery, so I guess that's a plus. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hope this helped.